In this video, I'm going to be going over the best budget cards to pick up after the market crash here in NBA 2K23 My Team. And before we get into the video, make sure to go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I post My Team videos every single day. And let's get straight into it. There's a bunch of great, solid options that are super cheap right now because of the market crash. And let's get straight into some of these guys. So for the first card here, it is going to be a very, very good card that's super cheap, under like 6,000 MT. And that's going to be the Jonathan Bender card. So you're going to go to Jonathan Bender and put it on Season 8. Make sure you get the right one. And let me show you just how much this card is going for, and I'll explain to you why it's such a good card once we go ahead and see it here in 1 second. As you guys can see here, you can pick up this Bender for under 6,000 MT, and he's going to be shooting guard eligible at 7 feet tall. So that means you're getting a 7-foot shooting guard. And with this card, he has great animations all around, and he is really, really good. He has great dribble move animations. His jump shot is really good too. He moves good for his height, and he's going to be 7 feet tall at the shooting guard for only 6,000 MT. This is easily one of the best budget cards in the game. This card can run on like any team. It's literally a 7-foot shooting guard with great animations. Super good option to go ahead and pick up for your team. But with that being said, let's move into the next card. For the next card here, bro, let's go over back to the auction house yet again. And in my opinion, this is the best budget point guard in the game by a mile. And it is going to be none other than, a lot of you guys may have guessed it, the Nikola Jokic point guard card. This card is just super cheap. He's way too cheap for how good he is. And as you guys can see here, you can pick up this out of position Jokic card for literally 16,000 MT. And I am running him on my team. I think that he's just such a good option for that cheap, because we're talking about a 6'11" point guard that can shoot very well. I really like his jumper. I think it's a really underrated jump shot that he has. And then in terms of rim running, it's super good at rim running. Trust me, you're literally going to be able to rim run all game. Step back, hit a couple threes, and play phenomenal defense. 6'11" point guard, great animations. Easily one of the best budget cards in the game for 16K. But let's go ahead and move into the next card, which in my opinion is going to be the best budget center in the entire game. So I just went over the best budget point guard, the best budget center, and now we're going to go to the best, or now it's going to be the best budget center. So the best budget center in the game right here is going to be the Galaxy Opal Yao Ming card, and you won't believe how cheap he is. A lot of people don't realize how cheap he is. He's literally going for under 20,000 MT, and as we all know, a lot of people that have been playing my team for a while, this card used to be literally hundreds of thousands of MT, like 800K every single time for months, and now we're looking at him for literally 19K. He's obviously going to be a 7'6" center with great animations all around, and he's just going to be 7'6". I mean, you're not going to be outmatched at the center position with any center in the game if you have this Opal Yao. Even if you're going up against an end game Taco Fall, this Yao is going to hold his own because he's 7'6" with good stats all around, and he's going to hold his own against literally any guard in the game. He's easily the best budget center in the game, in my opinion. And there is a snipe right there, because as you guys can see, this one has 21 Hall of Fame badges, and I was able to get him for 19K. That is a super solid snipe right there, and I'm definitely going to go ahead and flip that for some good profit. But with that being said, that's not the point of the video. Let's get into the next card. And I showed you guys the Jonathan Bender, and a lot of people think that's the best budget shooting guard in the game. But me personally, I cannot go against my guy himself. I think that it's definitely between these two for the best budget shooting guards in the game. Obviously, with the Jonathan Bender, you're going to get a 7-foot tall shooting guard that's going to be better defensively, but I think the T-Mac moves better, and I like his jump shot better than the Jonathan Bender personally. So in my opinion, I personally like the T-Mac better, but he's definitely still a top 2 shooting guard regardless. And as you guys can see, you can pick him up for about 5,000 to 6,000 MT, and he's going to be a 6'8" shooting guard. He gets Curry escape, he gets just a really good jump shot, and he has such nice and fluid movements. He's 6'8" at the shooting guard. Again, a lot of people are going to like the Bender better, but I really like this T-Mac regardless, so it's up to you of which one you would want to choose at the shooting guard, but this is a really good option nevertheless. And let's go ahead and move into the next card. And for the next card here, it's going to definitely be one of the best budget power forwards in the game, and that is going to be none other than Pink Diamond Taco Fall. And this card is very cheap now. Again, this is another card that used to be hundreds of thousands of MT, and he has dropped in price a ton because of all the recent market crashes and things of that nature. And as you guys can see, this Pink Diamond Taco Fall is going for, I think, Yeah, it's in that 20 to 25,000 MT range. So for about 25K, you're going to be able to get a 7'6" power forward, which is absolutely broken, obviously, because he's going to be taller than anyone at that position that you go up against. And again, for 25,000 MT, you're going to be getting a Tacko Fall with a 7'6" height. He can shoot. His jumper isn't the best, but he can shoot if you need him to. And then obviously, he's going to be able to hold his own against any end games at that position at all because he's going to be 7'6", which is just absolutely insane. So definitely one of the best budget power forwards in the game. But with that being said, the next card is another great budget power forward. And he's not going to be as tall as that Tacko Fall, but he's going to be better on the offensive end in terms of shooting the ball, and in terms of animations. And that's going to be the Kristaps Porzingis card. But again, I would still take the Tacko over him just because he's going to be OP in the pick and rolls and things of that nature. But I mean, this Kristaps is super, super good though. And I personally do run him at my power forward spot as a super cheap and easy option to run that can really do it all on both ends. He's going to be literally a 7'3" power forward, and as you can see, you can probably snipe him for 7K, but all in all, he does go for about 8 to 9,000 MT, it looks like. Let me go ahead and see here what his price is. Yeah, about 8,000 MT. You're going to be getting this Kristaps Porzingis. He's going to be 7'3", 95 three-pointer. He's going to shoot the lights out. Pretty good jump shot. I like it. And he's going to be holding it. He's going to be able to hold his own against most guys at the power forward position, unless you are, of course, going up against somebody like a Tacko Fall at the power forward, then he will be undersized. But basically anyone besides Tacko, you're going to be fine to be going against with this Kristaps Porzingis. 7'3", good animations. But again, if you're looking to go against, like, if you're going against like those cheesier type Tacko Fall, Yao Ming cards at the power forward position, and you want a cheap counter, it would be the Pink Diamond Tacko for sure at 7'6". But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the next card, which I think is a very, very underrated card right here. And it is going to be none other than Tim Thomas. And let me explain to you why this card is so underrated. A lot of people overlook this card, but dude, he literally has the dribble moves of all the end games. He has the Trey escape, and he has the Steve Francis size up. So he has literally the best dribble moves in the game. And then on top of that, his jumper is one that not a lot of people are a big fan of, but me personally, I think it's a solid enough jump shot to get it done. It's going to be a really fast jump shot, and that's the reason why a lot of people don't like it, is because they're not good enough to be able to time a fast jumper. But if you can time a fast jumper and you like having the meta dribble moves, this Tim Thomas card is super, super good for his price. 4,000 MT is an absolute steal. He's a card that's going to be 6'10", meaning that he could play either the 2 or the 3, whatever you want to play him at. You can play him at either the shooting guard or the small forward. 6'10", has the best dribble package in the game with the Trey escape and the Steve Francis size up, and then also has a very quick jump shot. He's going to be 6'10" at the shooting guard. So all in all, this card is super good and underrated, and easily one of the best budget cards to pick up in the game. But with all that being said, let me know which cards I missed in the comments down below. Did I miss anybody that you guys think is a really good budget option that I should have included in the video? And let me know if there is any of those cards. And if you guys made it this far into the video, the keyword is going to be the first card that pops up here in the auction house. So today it is going to be Shaun Livingston. So if you made it this far into the video, comment the word Livingston, and I will like and reply to every single comment that says that to see who the loyals are that made it to the end of the video. As usual, let's see who the loyals are for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'm out of here, boys. Peace out.